Ooh, let me try that compatibility mode where I like stream twice. Hold on. I don't like the compatibility mode. That's yes. Full screen. Oh, poor YouTube. I just started on YouTube. Hi guys. I'm trying to fix my TikTok. What the set mode? Portrait mode. Will do. Hopefully nothing breaks. Hey! Ah, but yeah, resubscribe. Hi, Janet.
Love you, Bish.
Love you too, Bish. You know I can go live on TikTok. What's up, Guru? No, I'm not going to go play hardcore with a riot shield. Why do you want to release evil into the world? Why are you like this? Who hurt you? I just want you to play like an absolute... Ooh, I gotta be careful with my words. Like an absolute turd. The worst of the worst. You mute the music. Good. I have my TikTok on another stream. I once searched up someone's gamer tag during Black Ops 3 stream. You did. I joined. It was a raffle and I cheated. Oh my god. Always breaking the rules. What's up, Tay? How you doing? Oh, you bought Nitro? Good. Honestly, I think Nitro is kind of worth it at this point. The ads on TikTok are kind of ridiculous. Cool. We're good to go. Shall I play more gun game and continue to get mad about the skill-based matchmaking in party games? I think so. That's a plan. Give me something to do rather than laying in bed. Kind of have no choice. Yeah. Understandable. Again, welcome everybody on TikTok. How you doing? TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. If you prefer watching on a horizontal platform, you can check out one of the other ones. All right. Skid Row. It's my favorite. Yeah. You know, I'm hurting, so if I'm like low energy more than usual, that's why. Need to pull out like I don't know. Gotta be like an old lady today and take it easy. Let me reset the like counter and we'll be good to go. Oh, also, I totally forgot about the squirrel. Hold on. The stream is not complete without the squirrel. You guys demand. Oh, and Janet made some changes. What do you guys think? Now I can talk. Oh, wrong screen. Hold on. That one? Not that one. That one? Not that one. That one? Not that one. I'm so confused. I guess it's this one. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, I hate it. There it is. I fixed it. Now I can talk. Oh no, Janet, do it now. What is going on? Where is everybody? I did it. Yo, what up? What up, dude? Thank you for the head pat. Nice, Nika. I now can speak. I have become fully sentient. World domination is now assured. And the chaos that comes with it. Whew! Don't bonk me. Don't take this opportunity to bonk me. Just because I can talk doesn't mean you can hit me. Rude. We're all friends here. And it's a little strange that you're friends with the squirrel, but you know, what are you gonna do? Not gonna judge. That's exactly what it means. I disagree. You're supposed to be nice to the squirrel. All right? Be kind. Especially when the squirrel doesn't feel good. Don't be a bully. Unbelievable. Yeah, when I feel better, I have to add more like interactivity to the channel point stuff. You know, I think it's kind of good. It's kind of neat. Oh my god, I got outplayed. Woo. Thank you for sharing the live, by the way. I appreciate it. Ah, god. This is I shared the live. That's weird. I didn't do that. Maybe if you have it open on desktop long enough, it glitches out. No, come on. Peek me, you nerds. Didn't know the squirrel doesn't feel good? Yeah, I'm having an autoimmune flare-up. I'm trying. I'm hanging in there. Lots of sleeping. Lots of ice. But I've slept enough. I need to do something. Is that Tina? The very same. The very same. Rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. Drinking water. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking the emergency crap. I told my mom, like, yes, I got exposed to COVID. I don't know if I'm going to have it. My mom's like, drink as much vitamin C as humanly possible. Like, Mom, I don't know if that's... Is that factual? Does that actually help? I don't know. I'm drinking electrolytes. I'm drinking the vitamin C crap. I'm sleeping. Knock on wood, so far no symptoms. It's just, I feel crappy because I'm not taking my immune suppressants right now. In case I do get COVID. What a good yeast. Ooh. Dang, I didn't even get top 3. Alright, I'm gonna have to step my game up. I haven't seen you on any of my social media for years. To be fair, I've mainly been doing Twitch for the last 5 years? Yeah, about 5 years. Ugh. I'm old. But now we're back to it. Hopefully, you know, making a lot of health improvements, including trying to get surgery so that it improves my... That explains it. Yeah. So I have an autoimmune disease. I've had it since I was 19. I didn't talk about it on social media for a very, very long time. But it's the reason I've been very inactive over the years is I have health issues. My health issues got really bad last year. So I started making changes. And most things have improved, except for I need a knee replacement, and I've needed one since I was 19. So I was putting that up for a very long time, but now the knee is pretty much failing. And so that's like the real big kicker. I think that's gonna improve my health a lot. So until then, I'm starting to post more because my therapist said it'd be a good outlet instead of just like moping in pain. So now I'm just trying to stay as busy as I can with social media stuff again. Because it is a good outlet. I do get a lot of joy from it. It's just some weeks I have to go real slow. And I can't do much. But now I'm trying to post on Instagram again. I just post random memes on my story. Because I have to figure out what to post on Instagram because I can't post gaming content all the time. Because Instagram's really strict about video game violence. So I had to like figure out what to post on there. But I post a lot on TikTok and YouTube Shorts now. And I even have a new YouTube video, first new YouTube video in 2 years on the main channel. It was me playing Lethal Company with the boys. Finally on the last stage of the Zombies Grind. Nice. Also, Rit, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Lots of people AFK. I mean, people AFKing in party modes, so I shouldn't be that surprised. Hey, Diego. Okay, why are so many people AFKing? What's going on? Is everybody farming? Still have your stream on as I play some Doom? Nice, dude. That's what I do these days. When I feel crappy and I need an outlet besides editing and stuff. What's up, Britt? Thank you for the follow. How you doing? Ooh. Aw, thank you, Casey. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working on it one day at a time. I'm definitely doing a lot better than I was last year. And I'm very lucky to have a extremely supportive family and group of friends. Ooh. Only I had decent aim. We might be getting somewhere. What did I even climb on there? That was weird. Thank you for liking the live, guys. Appreciate it. I still think, besides the MCW, I really like the Honey Badger looking gun. Ooh. No game sound? Is there really? Huh. Oh yeah, no game sound. I'll have to fix that after this game. Thank you for letting me know, Pico. I'll fix it. I think it's just on OBS today. Let me get this W. If I can. Surprised no one said anything. I think because my game audio is normally kind of quiet, so chat just kind of tunes it out anyway. I hate these machine pistols. Elemental Diamond, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Where did this guy die from? There we go. Okay, let me see if I can try to fix the game audio. Hold on. I don't think I reset my computer since the last time I streamed. That should fix it. Weird. Not gonna lie, Tina, the Orion intervention looks well worth continuing and finishing. Nice, dude. That Mighty Wasp. Hey, Frosts. Hey, thank you for 700 likes. Audio's back. Fixed it. Yeah, is it me? Maybe because I don't watch The Boys. The Boys event kind of is disappointing. Like, nothing's really catching my eye with this. I know a lot of people are gonna like the baby icon, but I don't know. It's just kind of boring to me. What's up, Commander? Welcome. Carlos, hello. Hey, Ray. Yeah, I'll have to get back on the zombies grind. Just, haven't been playing too many games the last couple days. You were at 1,200 likes, you guys. Seems lame, but it helps. It's only part 1 of the event. That's true. I don't know. So it feels like a lot of filler. There's the first event was good. Like, it had a decent anime camo. But it's just kind of lackluster, you know? That's all I'm saying. And thank you 1,400 likes on TikTok. Good lord, you guys are gonna break the button. Thank you for all the likes on YouTube as well. I appreciate that. Oh. Also, I really like this, where is it? This is a cool, like, pack. I like the internals. But I really also like the, techwear pack, but it costs actual money instead of COD points, so I'm not gonna get it. This one. I love techwear. I think techwear looks so fucking so cool. I'm too old to think it's so cool. What's up, Colt? Just got off work. Now, hear the best scroll talk. Game on. Let's do it, dude. I'll be in the background. You get your favorite game on. Let's do it.
Gun game.
Whew.
Eliminate targets with each weapon.
Also, good news, boys. Me, Mike, Omar, and Ben are trying to do a podcast. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna last, but we're gonna try to do it because we've been talking about doing one for a while. Just us talking nonsense. Just absolute gobbledygook nonsense. And I'm here for it. Wear Cyberpunk clothes? For real though. I was actually playing Cyberpunk earlier. It's funny, the first thing I did was I got a text from Judy and I was like, oh my god, my virtual girlfriend's here. Yeah. You better believe I went over to her place. The first thing I did with the update. Any tips on streaming? I've been trying to get my motivation to do it for a while. Just do it. You're not, like, because here's the thing. Whenever you do something new, you're not gonna know what to do. You're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're gonna feel awkward until you start doing it on a regular basis. A person laying on the floor behind the closed door. What are you doing? But my point is, you just start. Just start, and every time you stream, try to watch back your VOD a little bit. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I think that's a little much. But like, watch back your VOD a little bit and see what you would improve as a viewer, and then go from there. And decide whether or not you actually like doing it or if you like watching streams, you know? I'm just busy, got other hobbies and stuff. Well, then don't stream. That's okay. I'm a big proponent of just, because, you know, these days, free time is hard to come by. A lot of people are just kind of surviving between school and work. So focus your free time on like stuff that actually brings you joy. Instead of like, maybe, you know, money or fame or whatever you think you'll get out of streaming. If you're not having a good time, I wouldn't do it. Incredibly oversaturated. Very time consuming. How many games in my library that need to be played? Yeah, absolutely. But you don't have to stream them to like, justify having them, you know? Just play them, have a good time. Like, there's, even as a streamer, I have games, it's important as a streamer to have games you don't stream. And have games that are just for you, because otherwise gaming becomes fully your job. And when things fully become your job, they're no longer enjoyable. They just get overly, I don't know. It's a job, like anything else. It gets redundant and clinical feeling. Do random six on TikTok now. The likes I appreciate it because it gets it in the algorithm and I get on people's For You pages, but I'm not gonna do anything specifically. Been playing Warframe? Yeah, I saw the trailers for it. People were talking about how like that's how you do a speedster.
We're getting hit hard.
And I have no context for the game. I just saw the trailer with that one fast Warframe. And I've heard a lot of people talking about the. I have to be careful because TikTok, the Sewer Slide Squad game. Apparently, it's in the Arkham universe, and people are really upset about spoilers already, and how it's launched very poorly. Oh, yeesh. That and it's gonna be a live service game, which I don't know why they are so. Warner Brothers is like dying for a live service game. They're dying to have their version of like Destiny that they can farm money off of. They're good games. I don't understand. Not every game has to be played for 6 years straight.
Needs one more kill.
I don't understand the fascination, you know? What was that guy even hiding? He moved inside? Maybe.
Mission failed. Return
Barely
to
play
base.
games because college clashes, but I gotta make some short films. Do that then. Just focus on making short films. I don't want to stream just to record myself, play these games. I mean, you could just record yourself with OBS. You don't have to stream. Like, if you want to stream to archive your stuff, the best platform to do it is YouTube. Twitch, the VODs delete themselves after a while, so if you forget to download your VODs because you're busy with school, then they're gone forever. YouTube, though, if you start streaming on YouTube, you can just stream to yourself, and you can unlist them, and they'll be forever in your archive. If that's, like, your focus. Did you get addicted? Yeah, I know, I get it. Really? Yeah. You can stream to YouTube, and it'll, if you have a YouTube channel, you can set it so the VODs automatically unlist, or you can have it so the VODs are private to try it, and see if that works for you. That way you can archive your games, and like 20 years from now, you can look back and watch yourself play your favorite games. Hey, Mike. Did you see Omar made a tiki-taki? He did it. I peer pressured him. Especially games like Cyberpunk. Absolutely. Where you have like your own decisions and stuff. Is it possible to stream on Twitch and then get the VOD to upload to YouTube? Yes. Look up a YouTube video on that exact question. And it'll show you how to do it. My likes aren't adding to your content. Weird. I don't know. We're at 3,000 likes on TikTok. 3,233. Yeah, sometimes it's a little buggy. I don't want to do Scrapyard again. Let's do something. I didn't even know he had a TikTok. I think he had one at one point, and then he deleted it, and then I peer pressured him because it's good for exposure. Guys, here's his TikTok. I'm gonna link it on YouTube or Twitch. Then I'm gonna link it on YouTube. That's his TikTok, guys. Give him some follows. Yeah. Streaming can be very, it can kill gaming for you real quick, you know? I sent 300 and it didn't go up. Weird. I wonder if it's glitched or something. It's okay. Appreciate it, all the likes you added before it started breaking. But it's alright. Yeah, I'm very hesitant to tell people to start YouTube channels or Twitch channels or even TikToks if they're not already doing stuff. Oh god. Everyone's dead. Because it's very stressful to do social media as a job. Takes a lot, and I think there are more fulfilling hobbies that you can do with a small number of, like, investment. Then again, the market is so oversaturated at this point. That it can be kind of ridiculous. Oh, good throwing knife right in the air. Oh, right in the ankle, dude. Disinfected, yes. Infected. Played infected in gun game because AON's not on the playlist anymore right now. I'm sure they'll add it at some point. No worries, dude. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Where are these guys? I think they're a lot back here. Let's see. There's only 3 left. These cars aren't blowing up, which makes me suspicious. Really? No one's over here? No one's booking it? What's going on? I haven't even been to this side of the map before. Like these little nooks and crannies. Oh, again, Casey, I appreciate you. Thanks, fam. Didn't know either. Yeah, Omar posts gaming stuff, and then he's gonna start posting car stuff too, which I'm excited for. I know nothing of cars, but I like his car videos. Where? What? What is going on? Oh, he glitched through the wall. Sick.
Enemy movement.
Hold on. Let's see. 55 kills. No wonder this match is going on. I see. Got it. Well. Understood. They'll get banned. I didn't even know that the exploit was in the game still. I heard about it earlier in the game. Good lord. Yeah, you need a time limit for infected. So stuff like that doesn't go on forever. War mode's unplayable because of this. It's still a problem. I thought it was only a problem in war mode, and 2, I thought they patched that out forever ago. Insane. So they probably won't even get banned. What a shame. $1 billion company, by the way. I don't know if it's fixed. I haven't played war mode, so I wouldn't know. 10 out of 10 game, boys. 10 out of 10 game. $1 billion conglomerate over here. Oh god. And the skill, I think there is like aggressive skill-based matchmaking because sometimes it takes me forever to find a game of gun game. There can't be that few people playing gun game for it to take this long to match up with people. I refuse to believe that. Imagine they release a new map and it's riddled with bugs and it takes them months to fix it. I don't know, they were pretty quick on the fix for competitive, right? Competitive wasn't working at launch, right? And I think Microsoft kicked them in the rear and they got that fixed within a day. I guess it depends on the thing. Got Interstellar a couple days ago. I'm now like 3 guns from Borealis. Nice. Congrats. Well done. Better than me. I still have to do Borealis. I'm trying to take it easy. The Interstellar grind was like a little ridiculous for me. My friend plays ranked and says full of cheaters. I mean, you compare a hyped game mode
Gun game.
that was promised at launch versus bugs.
Eliminate targets with every weapon.
Well, is it the glitching through walls? Is it that considered? Is that a bug or is that an exploit? I guess it doesn't matter. And does ranked matter if it's full of cheaters? At this point, I think these game companies have like just lost the battle with cheaters. There's just so many. Every competitive game is just flooded. And a part of them doesn't want to fully fix it because they know cheaters buy the game too. And that's revenue for them. Pretty unenjoyable. Well, I couldn't tell you that one, but that's with, even without the cheating. Lord! Shove them everywhere. Nothing but chaos. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm playing this game more than I thought I would. I thought by this time this year I would have been over it already. But I'm still having a good time. Only because my PC runs it like crispy. It runs so well with the new motherboard and CPU. Butter smooth, baby, butter smooth. Wow. I don't know where I was looking at. Righted the magma camo. It doesn't help that the amount of XP you need to complete some of these events is just kind of ridiculous. Like, you gotta play the game at least 3 hours a day for 2 weeks straight. Like, why? Most people can't do that. Most people have jobs. They have families. I'm not gonna do that for every mediocre camo that's launched with an event. That's crazy. I'm sure part of it is they have to scale it so that streamers don't feel like they're grinding through it too fast, which is so stupid. The opinions of like streamers and content creators should be at like the bottom of the barrel compared to the rest of the player base. 15 double XP boosters? That's crazy. That's part of why they do it too. They want you to waste your double XP. What does this need? 500,000 XP. Yeah, that's not happening. Not in time anyway. 1.2 was too much. And that was, I think it was higher than most because it was animated. When in reality it was barely animated. Like, it was a very simple animation. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Who's following the stream? Getting a lot of followers on TikTok today. Thank you, thank you. I wish I knew how many subs I was getting while streaming on YouTube. I wish it like appeared in the text chat, but for as long as YouTube streaming has been a thing, it really is not. From what I can see, it hasn't really evolved all that much. Like, it copied a bunch of really big things from Twitch, but they haven't really made it their own. Even though they have a lot of very... They were expensive. They bought them in contracts, at least their exclusivity. And they haven't taken these streamers' advice. They've been streaming on TikTok for a long time, or Twitch for a long time. And I'm sure they've given plenty of advice on how to make YouTube streaming better, and they just ignore them, or they just put it in a file somewhere to eventually do. I don't know. Seems silly. I guess because right now they're doing a lot of shorts. Like, they're trying to copy TikTok.
Gun game. Eliminate targets with each weapon.
What would you do? What would be your preferred platforms? of the ones that you're out, the ones that are out there. For streaming, it's still Twitch. And for long form content, it's YouTube. And for short form content, it's TikTok. I'll have to get back to you on Instagram because Instagram is like, I do not understand the Instagram algorithm whatsoever. And maybe because I haven't posted on that platform in years and I'm now just getting into it and it's, whoa. Dude was like flailing. So maybe that's why I haven't given Instagram a fair shake. Again, the algorithms make no sense to me over there. YouTube mod tools suck on YouTube. Yeah, it's just ban people. There's no timing out really. And again, the chats also just are very bland and have very little in terms of changes you can make to it, even within like extensions, which makes me think either it can't just be from lack of desire to develop for YouTube chat. I think there's like coding limitations because it's so like blasé compared to Twitch that it's not worth trying to figure out how to code for the YouTube chat. That's my assumption. And Twitch or TikTok, the live streaming on TikTok is just different. It doesn't really cater to gaming. It doesn't. Like clearly it was meant to be like a mobile first platform. But they definitely are trying to compete with TikTok and YouTube because now pretty much anyone can live stream their gaming content. With TikTok Studio, no matter the size of their following, it used to be you have to have a certain size follow count before you can stream gaming stuff. But now you can be any size on TikTok and they don't care. I really need to get my TikTok to a certain amount of followers so I can start monetizing it so I can like take some of the load off of my stress. But that's just, I need to post more. That's a me problem. Same thing with YouTube. Once the YouTube's repartnered, I just gotta post more in order to do that. Because you guys are showing up, which I appreciate. But it's hard to do when some days your body's just like, no, I don't want to do that. Like it, you know? We'll look at for another 5 years. As far as what? Instagram? Yeah, it's weird. Instagram has one of my smaller followings too, but there are some people who are just diehard Instagram users. They won't use anything else. They don't really follow me on anything else. Old YouTube gaming chat used to be somewhat distant. How so? I don't know anything about it. Like the big thing with the YouTube live streams, it's good because it like the VODs. You can easily save the VODs. And there's no like time limit to it. Twitch has a time limit. Even as a Twitch partner, you only have 60 days until the VOD disappears. Or a certain amount of streams, you know what I mean? Like a certain amount of times you can stream before like it overlaps the previous content. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got 360? Dang. You'd see it. Yeah, I didn't use the old YouTube chat, so I wouldn't know. It needs a lot of work. Which, again, I don't think it's for a lack of input. I think that YouTube's coding team gets a lot of input on the streaming. I just think it's, like, the bottom of their priorities for whatever reason. YouTube does that. They'll, like, hyper-focus on one thing for, like, 6 months to a couple years, and then they not abandon it, but they make it any sort of changes as infrequently as possible. Remember Google, what was it? Google Plus? Was it Google Plus or was it something else? It wasn't Plus. It was Google something. It was their version of social media that everyone had to link to their YouTube account that they ended up giving up on eventually. You guys, some of you guys might be too young to remember that. There's plenty of examples. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. Was it Google Plus? It's funny because all these companies now are like Plus, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, blah blah blah. It was Google Plus, yeah. That was a disaster. Y'all think the new Twitter is bad? Google Plus was just, it was awful from the get-go. And it was like, it had this system where all content creators on YouTube had to pretty much make a Google Plus account to continue using the website, and everyone hated it. No one used it. It was just a running gag of disappointment. Mm-mm-mm. Followers do I even have on Instagram? 1,883. Yeah, I just don't have that many people that ever followed me on that account. I never, even from the beginning, I never used it. I'll have like weeks where I'll use it and then never use it for like, won't open the app for like years at a time. Remember it vaguely. I do too. It was so long ago. It was like 7 years ago. It was a very long time ago when they did that. Yeah, I've been on YouTube a long time. I remember all like the ebbs and flows of content, what's popular, what's not. Oh man, got a content warning. There's a gun game. Game is not suitable for younger audiences. We hit 3,500 likes. Yeah, they be careful with all the...
Gun game.
What's it called?
Eliminate hostiles with each weapon.
Certain games, like, upset TikTok. Where'd this guy go? Oh, never mind. My favorite gerbil. Get out of here. Squirrel, you know it. Don't give me that sass. The disrespect. Underground. I don't even know you can go underground here. I guess you can. Did he walk right past me? Dude, I'm blind. Absolutely blind. Could be win. I'm lucky. Huge fan. Used to watch your content all the time when I was younger. Aw, thanks, fan. Glad you like my old stuff. Trying to get back into it. You know how it goes. Try to stream every day, Monday through Friday. I'm running late today because I'm not feeling too well, but I still showed up. Still out here. Yeah, I still try to play gun game. I started trying to go for reactions again, but very few people these days use hot mics, you know? It can be hard to get certain reactions. So cool with Omar? Yeah. They were both in my chat. Just recently on Twitch. The only person I don't talk to and none of us talk to is Eric. I try to talk to everybody else. Except for, I haven't spoken to Andrew in a long time. But I think he's just doing different things. Hydration check, you got it. They're down below. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I'll fix that. Oh, debated. Yeah, the newest video on my YouTube channel, the Lethal Company video that has like 1,000 views, is me playing Lethal Company with Ben, Omar, and Battleman. I'm working on a finals video now with Mike and Ben. That's like a third of the way done. I hate Omar Ruben. Shut up, Omar. You nincompoop. That's so hype. Yeah, hopefully you guys like the finals video. I think it's coming out pretty good. The intro, I'm like struggling to get like the pacing of it, but I really just need to post before the end of the month, hopefully. But we'll see. Again, I got exposed to COVID, so hopefully I don't get it. Knock on wood. Fingers crossed. A different outfit. I like it. Never heard of this Omar? Golly. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. Can't get the thing done. But yeah. If you guys are liking the stream, again, I stream Monday through Friday. 3 p.m. Eastern. I usually tweet whenever I go live. My Twitter's just at SheKnives, and I announce it on Discord. Discord.gg/SheKnives. But yeah, most active these days on TikTok and YouTube and Twitch. I do need to post more on YouTube, but you have to keep in mind, I'm a chronically ill person, and I'm trying to make my way to getting healthier. So, the progress is slow, but it's there. But you can always check out my buddies' videos, like Omar and Mike have started posting more than I do. And I'm in a lot of the videos. So you can always go check those out on their channels. Omar and Battleman 36. They're in like my side panel on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel and see like the recommended channels, it'll be them. We eventually need to get a podcast up, Omar. You just need to come up with a name for it. Still the same channels? Yeah. They were inactive for a while, but then they saw me making content again, and they're like, "Oh, we're doing this again? We're doing this, Tina?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're doing this." And now we're all doing it. But keep in mind, we all, mid to late 20s, so we're like, we have full-time schedules, most of us. Hey, Spooky, how you doing? Decided. Yeah, there's the best way to support it right now because I don't have ads on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get the watch time up so you can go watch some of the new videos to help get the watch time up. Or you can sub with Prime Gaming for free on Twitch. Use your Bezo bucks on me. Or if you want to just sub normally, you can. Or you can sub through TikTok. It's up to you. The best way to support is just watch the stuff that I post. Interact with it when you see it, if you like it. It's all. And again, I appreciate everyone who's been patient with me over the years with like my health and stuff and my inactivity. It's always cool seeing people come back and be like, "Oh my god, I remember watching you years ago. I'm glad you're not dead." It's like, thank you so much. You survived. Well done. Thanks, man. Watch you guys religiously in high school. Aw. Feels good, man. I'm glad you enjoyed. Glad we can entertain you over the years. Oh lord, don't kill me. I'm excited. I'm excited for like how much my life is gonna improve once I recover from the surgery. Big moves, man. I'm gonna be making big moves. Not gonna lie. Oh, it's okay, Spooky. Most people know me from that, but a lot of people have decided to stay. Which is cool. Lord, I keep getting dropped. I don't know what it is about these bigger maps, but maybe I'm just getting old and I can't see a dang thing. I'm blind. But yeah, once I'm recovered from all that nonsense, I want to start saving up for a proper VTuber model instead of just a PNG. That'll be dope. See me in my high-res squirrely goodness. Dude, I don't know how people go on such tears on this map. I will say, like, Like, big maps are terrible in this game, but they'll never top Stonehenge. Stonehenge was so comically large of a map that it became a meme. It was that bad. Did I not handle the recoil on that gun? Alright, we're zooming. I remember. The member berries, dude. Better times, dude, when our biggest complaint was, this map is too big. That was the biggest complaint the community had. Big map bad. Now, the biggest complaint is every match you feel like you gotta sweat your gonads off just to do anything. That and the amount of hackers. Unfortunately, that just kind of comes with the territory of playing on PC. Even like the Cronus, right? I mean, there was always like, even 360 back in the day had cheaters. It was just not as common. What do people use on the 360? I forget. There was some like device people would plug into their system that gave them like hacks and stuff, and they would like. The only thing is, it was so rare that people would charge for the hacks, right? Unless the game was super dead, then they would do whatever. They would like boost you just to boost you. That was towards the end of the life cycle of the 360. JTags, that's what it was. Oh my god. Brought back an ancient memory. I haven't heard that phrase in years. Millennia ago. Don't call me hamster. I'm not a hamster. That would imply that a swift breeze could kill me. I think I'm a little bit more resilient than that. Thank you. Modded controllers back then too. Yeah, used to have those modded controllers. They weren't like... A lot more people had like scuffs than anything else. Now people have like, what are they called? The Cronus? Where you can like get no recoil on a controller. That's crazy. And people are like, that's not cheating. You're cheating. People who say that are farming engagement, I think. Yes, you are. Well, how's it going? I'm feeling a little under the weather, but that's alright. Rupture from Black Ops 3 was by far the worst map ever since any video game? I don't know. I didn't play much Black Ops 3, to be fair with you. It was kind of like when I was starting to get burnt out on COD, I think. Like, Tina, what do you mean? Black Ops 3 is like the best Call of Duty of all time. It's not, but you can believe what you want. I know a lot of people like Black Ops 3. I'm not one of those people. They just try to cope the same way I say I enjoy this game. I don't know. This game's better than the last few CODs. Is that a fair assessment? Is that a fair statement without being called like a shill? You still hear see playing Tina more. Wait, yeah, can't talk. As we see here, Tina's playing Modern Warfare 3 2023. Not to get confused with Modern Warfare 3 2011. Oh god. That was like my first like full-time experience playing COD. Like that was my first time I played COD as a multiplayer enjoyer from start to finish. Before then, I like started like the first COD I played multiplayer on was Black Ops 1, and that was like towards the end of the life cycle already. That was like during the summer, in between games. Cold War was okay. I still think my favorite, most recent COD was COD World War II. And although I didn't like the loot box system, I loved the HQ system. I thought that was cool. I like that they added all the levels in there. All the season challenges were dope. All the different melee weapons that like were counted as separate entities instead of just reskins. Yeah, the game is great. War mode was really fun in Modern Warfare or Call War 2. That game had a lot going for it. Kenny, I'm trash. Oh yeah, I would definitely say it's like top 3 multiplayers for me. Top 5. There's a lot of CODs that are like up there in that in terms of like enjoyment. I gotta say this guy's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I definitely like it more than Modern Warfare 2. It definitely has drawbacks. You can do it, buddy. Hate to see it. He tried. Favorite FPS right now? Ooh. To be fair, I don't really play like Apex and a lot of the other big shooters. The only ones I play right now are COD and Battlefield. Well, I guess the finals too. The finals is really fun, but I just don't play it that much. So maybe I don't notice all the bad of it because I barely play it. No, it's different. I like all the different mechanics. In that not everyone is super sweaty yet. That's probably why I'm enjoying it so much. Looks Advanced Warfare. It's okay, you're still not. Ah, you're lying to the people. Trust me, I had fun with Advanced Warfare, but it ain't the best COD. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Let's be honest.
We're getting hit hard.
I still think Black Ops 1 is my favorite, like, my favorite time experiencing COD. But it's also my first time playing multiplayer. I feel like a lot of people, their first COD is their favorite, right? That's like default, because it keeps you hooked enough to keep playing, right? Their most recent COD was Modern Warfare 2019. Yeah, I could see why. I thought it was too basic for my liking, but that's why people liked it. So I can't like be upset for people because it did the basics really well. Yeah, Black Ops 2, I think, in terms of like the memories I made, it's Black Ops 2. For sure. It was like the last. This is dark. It was like the last good year of my life. That sounds real dark when I say it out loud. I was in college. I was hanging out. I still had a bunch of free time to play with friends and stuff. And I wasn't sick yet. I got sick at 19. It was like the last, like, so many things accumulate to that being a really good year for me. And one of the last good years I had. Oh, it sounds real dark. Ooh. Like, it's not that I haven't had good years since then. They've just, you know, life's been lifing. You can't beat that carefree time in your life, you know? That's why so many people are like, why isn't God as good as it used to be? Well, you're not like 16 anymore. You're not 15 or 14. Whatever's like your favorite year of COD. It was probably when you were a young teenager. And you had no responsibilities, not a lot of care in the world. You still had good reflexes, so you still played really well. And you didn't have a lot of other games under your belt, like comparatively to like people my age. You hadn't played nearly as many games, so a lot of things were still really fresh for you and really exciting. Then you get people like me who are like, games aren't fun anymore. Bro, you're like 30 and you've been playing the same games for 15 years. And you have a mortgage and a wife and kids. So you don't have time to even play these games. And your body's getting older, so your reactions aren't as good. So like, there's a lot of factors to why modern Call of Duties, besides just they're not as good, there's a lot of factors to why you don't enjoy them as much as when you were young. And this isn't even like the default game for young people to play anymore. You'll still see like hear squeakers on this game from time to time, but they're mostly playing Roblox and Fortnite. You know, it's just there's so many more options to play games these days. Mr. Pay to Win. There's still plenty of good games that aren't pay to win. Like there are a lot of like shooters and FPSs have play to win elements or like have slot machine elements. So in that sense, I get what you mean. But I think the biggest thing where people were like, games are old, man. You have to play other games. You can't just play the same 3 series over and over again and expect things to get like stay fresh. You either need to take breaks from those games and try other hobbies and come back later, or play other games. And there's so many ways to play a lot of games, like the Game Pass or PlayStation Plus. There's tons of ways to play different games that are outside your normal scope.
Eliminate hostiles with each.
But it's hard, right? It's hard to convince someone who's like, I have very little free time. I just want to be happy. I don't want to try new things. I'm stuck in my ways. It's hard to tell that person, like, trust me, just give it a try. When they only have like 3 to 4 hours a week to play games. And it's like, why wouldn't I just play the game that I know used to make me happy? Like, well, you have to try other things. I know it's like, you don't want to waste money and stuff. Like, I get that as a concern, but you have to try different things. Otherwise, it'll just stay stale. Gives hamster-sized hug. Get away from me. Don't touch me. Not a hamster. Oof. I get not with these SMGs. Should check out this little indie game called League of Legends. It's a scam. I feel like the most casual game out is Battlefield? Really? I haven't played Battlefield enough to be able to give you a proper discernment on that. I don't know. I still think Fortnite falls under the category of most casual, but that's like by design, right? Hate the game, still play it, and refuse to expand the horizons. Yes and no. It's comfort. Like, you'd be surprised the amount of people who do things they hate because they're used to that being part of their routine. People stay in bad relationships or unfulfilling jobs and shit. Like, they do all those things that they claim to hate on a daily basis, but they would feel a little bit less comfortable if it wasn't part of their routine, so they keep it as part of their routine. That or they get some sort of catharsis from complaining about these things that they've complained about for years, right? Very few people want change. As much as they claim to hate things or like be frustrated by things, very few people like dealing with change. Like, the world is messed up and confusing as it is, and it's going to change by itself by default. So like with their like entertainment, they don't really want change. They want the same stuff that entertained them when they were younger to continue to entertain them, and then they get mad when it doesn't do it. So the only thing they have as a consistent factor is the fact that they can complain about the thing they used to like. The back in my day and shaking fist at cloud. I got real for a second. I have my moments. People think I'm just the haha gerbil, but you know, I have some insight. Lord, the haha gerbil has bad aim. Ooh. And thank you for the follow, guys, on TikTok. I appreciate it. It might change. It's just the fact that the game companies really don't care about the fans. They don't. They care about beating last quarter's revenue, and you have to like acknowledge that as a consumer, right? Continue to support the smaller projects that are like Lethal Company, or what's another really small project? I guess to a certain extent, Baldur's Gate is no longer, the studio behind Baldur's Gate is no longer a small studio, but they, you know, they had a smaller studio and they did things outside the box. So continue to support the smaller teams. And vote with your wallet with the big conglomerates. That's all you can do. But also understand that just because you boycott something doesn't mean it's gonna change. Most people, they don't, again, they got their own lives and problems and like real important struggles in their life that a conglomerate being greedy is like another Tuesday. They're not gonna invest all that much energy into it, even though it was like they were part of like my favorite game series and they were part of my childhood and now they're evil and corrupt. Like, yeah, sounds about right. It happens, man. And very little you can do will change it. Best thing you can do is support the new stuff that's coming out that is done well and ignore the crap that you don't like. And if everyone stopped playing COD, they would listen. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. You have to understand. People have been playing COD. I say the same thing about COD, 2K, and what's the other series that people have been playing every year for like 20 years? COD, like 2K, and Madden, right? And FIFA. People have been playing those games for the last like 10 to 15 years. They get them every single year, no matter how bad people claim they are. Like, yeah, some years they have drops in sales, but for the most part, people have really, like stringent lives. They work a 9 to 5, they got a wife and kids, and they want to play video games for 2 or 3 hours after work and just chill out and turn their brain off. They don't look at gaming news, they don't watch commentaries, they don't watch live streams, they just hang out with their bros, or they play solo, and they smoke a little, and then they play the video games that they've played for years, right? No amount of us screaming into the void is going to change that, unless they're spectacularly bad, right? They have to be so bad that they like implode, which these companies are competent enough to not make it that bad, right? Any thoughts on X-Defiant? I don't know what that is. Is that a new shooter? The last COD I got was Modern Warfare 2. 2023. I only have a couple hours played. Yeah. Forza another one that people get almost every iteration. Because again, those people, they tend to buy the same 2 or 3 games a year, and they go through a rotation of playing those games when they're bored, and that's it. Play with their old buddies, and you know. And that's the majority of like casual gamers. They don't look too much into stuff. Again, they have bigger things to worry about in their personal lives besides whether or not the new Call of Duty is scamming people with the the currency. Like, we're a very niche audience that are like watching those videos. Even those videos get like millions of views. Like, did you know they're like manipulating you to spend more money by changing the amount the coins have value and blah 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 blah. Most people don't care about that stuff. Just because those videos get millions of views within the gaming community does not mean most gamers give a shit. Most people do not care. It's unfortunate. I wish it was different. And I kind of envy those people, right? Because the fact that they pay little mind to it, they probably enjoy it more than I've enjoyed games in the last 10 years. Main reason I still love gaming is because my buddies, you know? Don't want to talk about Forza, it's a chore. Jokes on you, I have no friends. Dang. Ignorance is bliss? Absolutely. Absolutely. They're just, you know, that's kind of the sacrifice you make when you get so enthralled in a community that you are actively participating online. That's when you start the downward spiral of enjoying that hobby and slowly becoming like part of the people who hate that thing, right? Because love and hate are such like similar emotions to our brain, and it's much easier from my experience to get a group of people to actively hate something than to enjoy it. So that doesn't help with the whole people talking crap about new games either. Because if you like something too much, you'll get dumped on. But if you also dislike this thing with a group of other people who dislike this thing, then no one's gonna say anything to you. You're just another one of the people who hate a game. I don't know. I hate the sniper. I don't. We haven't spoken in 5 years, but I still play with the other guys. From time to time. I'm trying to post like once a month on the YouTube channel until my health improves. We'll see how that goes. I'm already behind because of my autoimmune flare-up, but I'm doing my best here. Oh, he's gonna heal. He booked it. Dang, he really booked it. Okay. Or is this dog water now? And most casuals do not really care. Unless something else that is spectacular comes out, most people will keep playing the Forza. I did finish Interstellar, like a month ago? Maybe a month and a half ago? They had small playtest last year, but looks crazy fun. It's pretty much a free-to-play COD. Oh, the X-Defiant game? Gotcha. Yeah, we'll see. Everyone's always like, this is gonna be the game that kills COD. The only game killing COD is COD. And again, it's gotta be so atrociously bad that everyone quits overnight. Which, again, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I think, again, billion-dollar conglomerate is competent enough to keep most casual players playing. Made by former COD devs. Yeah, but I've heard that a couple times at this point. Yeah, this game was made by the original people who made the game that you loved as a kid. This is the spiritual successor. And it doesn't do well. It happens. It's happened multiple times. So, that doesn't have as much weight in my brain as it used to, you know what I mean? How'd you rate the Interstellar grind? It's probably the easiest camo grind so far that I've done. And I've been doing the camo grind like for 4 or 5 years now. Definitely is the easiest grind. The hardest part about it is leveling the guns. And to counteract that, you just play during double XP weekends and otherwise just play normally. That or have a ton of the whatever tie-in that does double XP tokens. Usually it's like Monster Energy or something. If you're that dedicated to the grind. Which seems unnecessary. Thank you for all the likes on the live, guys. I appreciate it. Follow if you haven't already. What's the final guy? Was it worth losing? I mean, there's still zombies to level up. You can, but not everyone likes zombies. And it's not even the most optimal way to level. I think people are hyping X-Defiant too much. We won't know until it comes out. I'm not gonna... I try not to get upset with people for hyping things. I just won't actively keep up with hype anymore because I tend to get disappointed whenever there's too much hype, personally. But I'm not gonna take people's enjoyment because I know the sad thing is, for so many people right now, hype is the only thing that keeps them going for gaming. It's like, for the longest time, I was in the same boat. The only thing that really got me excited to play games was the hype for certain games. Like, that was like my emotional high from video games. And I've been disappointed too many times, so that no longer works. But I'm not going to take that away from other people. If other people are still getting their fix out of hype, then more power to you. I think I'll be more happy that I'm going to have more games to play. There you go. I mean, the thing is, there are so many good games to play. There's so many good games to play. I understand, like, the desire to play games that are, like, trending. Because that can be fun in and of itself. Like, playing Lethal Company right now. You know, it's trending, so people are going to be more likely to play it. Your friends are going to be more likely to play it. Which is a big thing. But there's also, like, tons of single-player games that have come out in the last 10 years that are phenomenal. Or even the last 20 years. That are just really good, man. That you can go back and play. And I'm in the same boat. Like, I have so many games in my Steam library that are untouched, and I just look at them like, I don't want to really do that right now. Like, I could. It's bought and paid for. I got it for like $2, like 3 years ago on a Steam sale. But for some reason, I just don't want to sit down for that commitment. No, I get that. And if you thought the beta was good, then hell yeah. I'm happy that you're excited. I'm just old and bitter. I've been around the block. I've seen the cycles. I've seen the trends come and go. I'm one of those people, like, if you find something that makes you happy, even if it's only for like 2 weeks, hold on to that thing for dear life. Get every ounce of serotonin and dopamine you can.
Gun game. Use these weapons to
Don't let
create
anyone
threats.
dull your sparkle. Ooh, I thought I could steal that. Yeah, this gun game format's good because I could. Who did I get? I killed the man behind him? Okay. I don't even remember. Yeah, I like playing the gun game format because it's easier to talk to chat when I'm playing gun game, I think. That and zombies, but not everyone likes to watch zombies. Excuse me, sir. Unbelievable. Would not peek. Zombies is relaxing. I like playing zombies when I'm like watching TV on the side. You know what I mean? Or watching a video essay or something. Been on a whole Cyberpunk binge during the past summer. Dude, Cyberpunk is so good. Especially now that they've fixed all the bugs. So good. What a game. I haven't enjoyed an RPG like that since Skyrim, which is saying something. Skyrim was my favorite game for the longest time. And now I'm like on a Cyberpunk like fiction craze because I love the game so much. And I haven't even beat it.
They're getting hit hard.
I'm just like doing all the side quests before the main stuff. I can enjoy every minute of it. That and like Cyberpunk as a medium of fiction or as a genre of fiction tends to have sad endings anyway. So I tend to, you know, if I know a game's gonna end sadly, I tend to like make a save before the finish, like the final level, and then just never finish it. That way I don't have to experience the pain and sadness that is the intended
We have
outcome
secured
of the
field.
story.
Mission accomplished.
I can live in denial. It's my second RPG since Fallout 3. Honestly, that's a good bounce. Good bounce back. Or a good, like, follow-up game. You might like New Vegas. I've heard so many people say New Vegas is better. Like, the best Fallout game. I've never played it. The only Fallout game I've played was Fallout 4. I honestly know more about, like, random Fallout lore than I've actually played of the games. Because I don't know. I like a good video essay, and people love talking about Fallout from time to time. Yeah, King, I don't know why. He just blocked everybody. I don't really have a reason for you. New Vegas is elite. Yeah, I heard if you just mod the hell out of it in this day and age, because it is dated. New Vegas is, it looks clunky. Especially if you're younger. You're gonna be like, this game looks ancient. It is ancient. It's probably older than you are. Just mod it, you know? Game content is not suitable. I thought it was already tagged. Hold on. How can he yell at me? Give me a second. It's like marked for certain audiences. I might have to reset the stream on TikTok. It marked itself. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna reset the TikTok stream. Hold on. That's annoying. Live.
Gun game. Neutralize targets with each weapon.
Wait, I'm gonna mark it as 18 plus. Okay, pick the game. TikTok's gonna keep yelling at me. Gotta set up to 18 plus. There we go. Yeah, that's annoying. The best ending? Yeah, I've heard with Cyberpunk the best ending is just storming. The final stand ending is what I like to call it. Probably what it's actually called, but couldn't tell you. Let me set the page. Wait. No, sorry I had to reset the TikTok stream, guys. We back. We out here. It was like, you gotta mark your stream as adult only. It's like, okay, can you do that for me, TikTok? No, you have to reset the stream. Okay. Why? Why would I? Never mind. Stop moving. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I appreciate everyone coming back. Yeah, Judy's definitely my favorite in Cyberpunk. Yay. Women. Am I right, boys? Ooh. Dude, I'm getting old. I'm like, I definitely catch myself squinting when I'm trying to see certain things on maps. Like, oh yeah, this is so far. A little blurrier than I remember. Yeah, but I'll probably get a clip from the finals video I'm gonna post soon onto TikTok today. I can manage. We'll see. I don't know if I'm coming back from this one, boys. The guy's going in. Eh. I'm not sweating hard enough, Lord. You know what Judy rhymes with? Booby. Nice. Very mature. I too enjoy women. He jumped. Oh. That's a rip. That's my for 3 streamer. I disagree, but thank you. I'm glad you like the stream. Appreciate it. I don't think I've won a round in like an hour. Ooh. Excuse me. Where you going, friend? Alright. Just gonna go around.
The enemy only needs one more kill.
I'm just gonna go this way. Hope for the best. It amazes me how people can stream all day. Like, and I say that, I don't say that as an insult. There are people who do full-time streaming, which is crazy. I admire it. But there are chronically ill streamers who also stream all day. I can do like 4 hours tops before I like, my body's like, I can't do it. And maybe it's just because my health is so potato right now. But I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know how they do it. Between the ADHD and like my body just clocking out, I don't know. What's up, Blocked? How you doing? Hope your day's been well. It's been alright. Thanks for asking. And hi to everyone on my TikTok FYP. Or am I on your FYP? I think I'm on your FYP. Hi, how you doing? Hope you have a good scroll. I just see so many names of like, join. But I know it's just people just scrolling. And just scrolling past the stream. Don't forget to stretch. Get some water. Get a snack. I won't tell you to get off TikTok because I'm a hypocrite too. I'll stay on here until I drop. I've actually made it a really bad habit to where I've fallen asleep multiple times while watching TikToks and I wake up to the TikToks still looping. I'm responsible for like doubling people's view counts on their videos on TikTok because I fall asleep watching them. Chillin', I feel that. What's up, Cutoff? Have you played the Phantom Leader DLC? No, I'm still... Dude, I'm taking my playthrough on Cyberpunk stupid slow. I walk around, I do the side quests, I get snacks, I hit up Judy, and I repeat, I haven't touched the main storyline in months. Literally months. I just hop on, play for like an hour, and then I go do other things.
Eliminate targets with every weapon.
You don't want to play the Phantom Liberty DLC to get the 40 series card? I don't even play it on PC. I play it on console. I love Cyberpunk so much I might end up getting it on PC. It's just that good, dude. It's just quality. I got him. It was worth it. It's hard to do so when the ride doesn't exist anymore. Oh, the roller coaster? Yeah, you've been like hyper fixated on roller coasters lately, dude. Now you got your season pass, so I'm happy for you. Phantom Liberty ended up messing me up. Dude, unfortunately, Cyberpunk as a genre of like media is sad. It is depressing. It is like the worst case scenario of like humanity. It's a very nihilistic interpretation of humanity, you know? Like even with our most advanced technologies, people still suffer. You know what I mean? Yeah, cut off. I had that feeling. I had a hunch. Plus mods, true. Again, right now I'm in saving money mode. Because when I get my knee replacement surgery, I'm not gonna be able to work. So I'm trying to save money for like the period of time when I can't work. You know what I mean? So you can make sure like the things I need to pay can get paid. So rebuying a game is like bottom of the priority list right now. Eventually, yeah, I'll re-get it. But it's not a necessity. But I'm not even getting Pal World. It's like, yeah, Pal World's $30, but that $30 could be used for better things. Again, at least until I'm like mostly recovered from the surgery. Let's see how it goes. One day at a time. Yeah, I heard all the endings of Phantom Liberty were really depressing, but again, it's just, you know, if you've ever seen a Cyberpunk movie or read a book, you just know it. Despite all the technologies and how poorly the world is run, like, the main characters end up, even if they quote-unquote save the world or help, like, improve the world in some way, they have to pay the ultimate sacrifice with little to no recognition, usually. They usually get punished for their sacrifice. There's no, like, happy endings for those characters. Again, even though they do good for the world that they leave behind. And I'm sure there's, like, commentary on how, like, you know, our world works and how very rarely there's a happy ending on those, under those circumstances. I don't know. I'm sure there's like tons of video essays online about like what makes Cyberpunk Cyberpunk. She deserved to go to the moon. Yeah, that's why the show ended the way it did. I knew it was gonna be based on the ending of the first like Cyberpunk, and after that I kind of got sucked down the rabbit hole of what is like Cyberpunk as a medium. I was like, oh, this is only gonna end badly. And not only is it gonna end badly, it's gonna end like gut-wrenchingly so. It's gonna hurt. You know that meme? What's the meme? God, I can't mimic the soundbite if I don't remember it properly. I hope you're bulletproof because this is gonna hurt. You know that soundbite? That's exactly what came to mind when I was like, oh yeah, that show's gonna suck. Like, it's not gonna suck. The ending's gonna suck. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be a beautiful ride and a journey. But it's gonna be painful. Show's a much watch. I agree. It's such a good show. You have to be in the right mindset though, I think. There are certain pieces of media that I have enough tragedy in my life. That's me, right? I think a lot of people can relate. I have enough crap and enough terrible things going on in my life that I'm like, you know what? I don't need to watch something that is also sad and depressing, right? As beautiful of a piece of artwork as it is, I'm okay. I'd rather go watch some kittens and rainbows right now. But there are times where I'm okay with it, right? I'm just like, I just have to be in the mindset. I have to be prepared mentally. All right. Now I'm ready to cry. Let's do this. I'm ready for the existential dread. Jesus' message messed me off. Yeah. But at the same time, spoilers for Cyberpunk. If I, as a person, disappeared for 2 years and I love someone, I would want them to move on, right? I feel like that's like the genuine consensus. I know a lot of guys, there's a lot of guys who disagree with me on that. A lot of guys are like, no, at least 5 years. They gotta wait 5 years before they can move on, right? But no, genuinely, if you care about someone and they think you're gone, you'd want them to move on. Right? It's just kind of how, realistically, you'd want that to happen. It wasn't 2 weeks. It wasn't 2 months. It was 2 years. In a terrible universe. This is not like a happy-go-lucky kittens and unicorn universe. This is a very hard universe to live in. So, I don't know. You with some of those Disney movies now that I'm an adult. Yeah, everyone has their comfort media, and it's not necessarily Disney. So for a lot of people, it's Disney. A lot of people have different kinds of comfort media. For the longest time, I rewatched A Better Call Saul. That was my comfort show. I've watched it like 5 times within a year. Yeah, I totally get watching comfort shows. 100%. Heavy topics, absolutely. He was an idiot for not telling them they're gonna have serious surgery. I never said the main characters of Cyberpunk were smart either. That's another consensus I've seen with like Cyberpunk and like that kind of genre of like dystopian futuristic world. The main characters aren't the smartest. They're not the smartest tools in the shed. They're just kind of like, a lot of them are dude bros living in this world, because most people in those universes, despite like the advancements in technologies, they're still like the everyday Joe, right? Part of the reason why the guy from Cyberpunk 2077 is called Joe. Kind of on the nose, but you know. The main characters in these cyberpunk worlds are like everyday people that can become very powerful and influential in their own ways, but smart is not one of the criteria. Definitely not. Like, Tina, actually, my V is an elite hacker with maxed out intelligence. That's not canonic though. Canonically, V is kind of a rash, especially if you do like the street version of V. They're like very rash and impulsive. So, thinking isn't their strong suit. Many cyberpunk characters are likable. That's why it hurts. That's it by design. They want you to care when these a lot of these characters inevitably meet their demise, because you wouldn't care if you didn't like them. But if you like them, it makes it hurt even more. When did that Blade Runner movie come out? The newer one. That movie came out like 8 years ago, and people are still making fan edits of that. Both the characters, the romance in that movie. Like, that's how you know you did good. You made the characters likable, and you made their deaths very impactful. Very core. Which, again, I think a lot of people can relate to the way that, even though Cyberpunk is very futuristic, like, in its design, it still has a lot of very relatable lessons for the average person. No clue you had a TikTok? Well, now you know. Yeah, I see people all the time like, Tina, I thought you died. What happened? Why are you here? That's my favorite. I need to like doodle a sketch of like, Tina, what are you doing here? It's just be like getting jump scared and like jumping through the window like Scott Pilgrim. It happens all the time. I'll comment on a random video and be like, Tina, what the hell are you doing here? And I just panic. I don't know what to say. I use the internet. Why am I not supposed to be here? It's just a cute cat. What do you want from me? How did you expect me not to be here? And then I panic. And then I dive through the window like Scott Pilgrim. No Lord, I can't hit a shot. Everybody's you on TikTok? Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I post pretty regularly. Tina's here, jumps out window. Now I'm not. Gotta keep them guessing, always. Keep them on their toes. I'm like a cryptid. I'm like an everyday internet cryptid. V took care of everyone there, and they would take care of it. You have to understand, for most people, 2 years of you ghosting, dude. Think of like people you consider yourself close to. If they disappeared for 2 years, most people would be like, "Where did you go?" With no context. They'll assume that you got sick of them or something, or you just move on with your life. That's not a, like, negligible amount of time. I could see if it was 6 months, maybe. I see a lot of people would, like, pick up where you left off. But think of between 2 major years in your life, how much you've changed. And how much, like, your life has changed. Especially, like, the first 2 years after college, right? And how much your life has changed. And some people, your lives don't change that much in 2 years, and you'd be like you'd be like the one guy who like never, like, no matter what, he's like always there for V. But he's like one of everyone else in the story kind of moves on. Like Victor, I think, is super happy to see V, and he picks up where they left off. But pretty much everyone else is just like, dang V, I moved on. And especially, this is a world where people die every day. People you know die on a regular basis, you know what I mean? This is not like a kumbaya kind of world either. So it makes it make even more sense. For real, my dad's been ghosting me for 20 plus years. Dang, dude. Dang. Meanwhile, you can tell everyone about your encounter with the president. Yeah, V doesn't talk. But again, it's kind of weird because most people know that V is most of the close characters in the game. They know V has a short window to survive. And I think the only character that gets mad is like really, really mad is not V. It's the male romance for her. What's her name? But she has abandonment issues. So yes, she's gonna get real mad. She's gonna get real mad. She's got like serious abandonment issues. That's like part of her story. What is her name? It's not Judy. It's if you play the male version of V. Pan Am. She gets real mad. Judy's like very apologetic. She's like, I moved. I told you I was gonna leave. And then I fell in love and found someone else. Pan Am is like, I don't want to talk to you. She has someone else talk to you for her. And they relay to you, they don't want to see you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to know what went down. They don't care. They don't want to know. So it's just like, dang, that's rough. That's real rough, man. She's the only ending that like makes me upset. I get it, but it also, like, I think you have a right to be upset at that kind of reaction. She was not having it. She didn't. There was no talking about it. There was no discussion. Nothing. She didn't want to hear it. That's how some people cope with that kind of stuff, right? Is they shut down, more or less. They shut down and they cut off all those people that remind them of that terrible time. Why does it keep wanting me to play Favela? What's going on there? They would have stormed the president if they knew where V was, but they didn't. And not only did they not know, they assumed that V abandoned them. Because they're very family oriented. So that's what like really set them off. And they had that belief for so long, no like rationale would fix that. Because that if you believe something for long enough, the truth doesn't matter for some people, unfortunately. Because they won't let go of that hate or that resentment, more specifically. Because in their mind, you could have done something. You could have said something. You could have prevented me from feeling this way. And the fact that you didn't makes me feel like you're responsible for the way I'm feeling. And I'll hold that over you for the rest of existence, right? There are some people who are unfortunately like that. And it's really depressing. When that was supposed to be like your love interest for that game. It's hard, man, but that's how some people react. It's not, again, it's a Cyberpunk series. So that's supposed to be kind of a sad story and sad conclusion. But then on top of it, it's some people would react like that. Some people would, like, they wouldn't care what your excuse is. They wouldn't want to hear it. It's unfortunate, but some people are just like that. And I think people were upset about it too, because these are fictional characters, and you get into that parasocial, like, you assume a character's gonna behave a certain way because you enjoy them. So you think they're gonna be perfect for you in every aspect, and they would never do that to you, even though they're a fictional character. And you've developed a very parasocial relationship, so people are gonna be like, what the hell? No, Panam would never do that. She's perfect. No, the image of this character in your head is perfect. It's been probably a year since you've completed the original story between, like, this DLC. So, again, unfortunately, especially in this kind of genre, it is not all sunshine and rainbows and kittens. That's why I never finished the game. I just, you know, I do all the DLC, I keep inviting them over to dates and stuff, and it's adorable. And, you know, the game's like, hey, do you want to finish, like, the main story missions? Nah, I'm good. I want to be, you know, an all-powerful being of Night City and, kill random bad dudes. And then go on a date with my video game girlfriend. And I'm happy-go-lucky. I could enjoy this high forever. Oh, I didn't know there was a thing cut off. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Oof. What is this? Oh, jeez. Alright. I'd like to win a match of gun game. Would that be cool? But I think it's also good to have games that end tragically from time to time. They're not great to, like, experience in the moment, but they make them so much more memorable. And if every game had a good ending, would you enjoy it every time? Probably not. In the same way that people are kind of bored with, like, the superhero formulas because the superheroes always win. Unless it's like one of those run-off series or one-off series where, like, actually, the good guys lose. Which is a little different because it's the same characters you've seen a million times, right? So it's less impactful when in one version of the story they actually lose. Oof. Always leave. Yeah, I would lean towards the same thing. Because the alternative is you don't make it. At least if you leave, you get to enjoy the last few months as yourself, fully yourself. Because all the other endings, you either lose your life or you lose a part of yourself that you took pride in. So when you in the leave endings where you leave, you get to be yourself fully. And you leave on your own terms. But in the back of your mind, now that you know, like, what happens if you disappear, those characters, no matter what ending you choose, they still move on with their lives. Because that's how life works. You wouldn't want your loved ones to be, like, focused on you forever. You'd want them to move on. But I guess it's nice in the moment to think that, you know, you live in that moment, I guess. Rather than thinking about the future. plus Missy. Yeah, but in order for that to come to fruition,
Only needs one more
that
kill.
ending where you do get everything fixed, but you no longer can have implants, so you can no longer be a legend. You can no longer live that life you wanted to live. You have to give up everything in order to do, like, you eventually do have a good life. But you have to give up everything that you originally strove for, and pretty much all the relationships you had while building that life. So again, it doesn't come without sacrifice. It comes with a lot of sacrifice. Like counter. Then you come back and realize it's Cyberpunk. But again, that's what's so magical about fiction, is you can have these like really in-depth discussions about life and how people would react to things. Like, that's not exclusively for, I don't know, history or like nonfiction. So much of what people love about fiction is they can learn lessons and like relate to characters that you'll never be in remotely the same situation in terms of like setting and time and like events, but you can still relate to the things that happen to them. Big brain. What makes it so magical. Alright, boys. It's time to switch it up. So let me actually change the settings for YouTube. I'm gonna end the Twitch, or I'm gonna end the TikTok stream and the YouTube stream because I'm gonna go do a ad stream for Genshin. If you don't want to see that, that's all right. No worries. I'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to see my more Call of Duty or just more gaming stuff that isn't sponsored, come back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Follow me on Twitter and follow the Discord to know whenever I go live. At Twitter on my Twitter is at SheKnives, and my Discord is discord.gg/SheKnives. I can't. Alright. End of the TikTok. Looks good. Alright, YouTube, I'll see you guys later.